So I'm here with Isaac for the first episode of Isaac MLS Picks, and we're going to talk about the exciting playoff action that's going to happen for the next couple nights. There's the two knockout games. The first one is the Western Conference between Seattle and Colorado, and the second is going to be between Houston and Montreal over in the East. So Isaac, I'm wondering, what do you think about what's going on in the West?
Well, so the West, those are two competitive teams. Seattle has been on a no-win streak for 7 games, so I'm guessing they're not going to do very good. And only teams that are good enough to get into playoffs, but bad enough to be in 5th or 4th place, like Seattle.
Sure.
Have a chance of getting past that.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
The people hosting, Seattle Sounders, you've been in that stadium. You've been in the C-Link, as they call it, the Clink, that giant pro-Seattle rattling noise machine. Don't you think that's going to help them?
Well, I don't know, but the last game that they did, Dempsey had a goal, but...
I know, finally, right?
Yeah, but
yeah.
It was a 1-1 tie, and they still haven't won for 7 games. And they had a 4-loss streak, which is really bad for a team, especially a team like Seattle, which has been building and has gotten some players.
Who do you like? Who do you think who's going to play well for them?
Well, I have a little sensational feeling that Clint Dempsey might play well if Steve Zakuani starts. He could be a change in this match.
Yeah. What do you think about Sperning? I mean, he let in like 9 million goals in the last couple weeks.
Well, I don't know what Sperning will do, but he might have some tricks. I don't know.
All right, well, what about Colorado?
Colorado, well, I'm not sure, but they
really put the beat down on Seattle last time they saw them. I think they won 5-1 or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But then they just lost to Colorado 3-0. So who knows with Colorado?
Not Colorado.
Oh, you're right, Vancouver. Oh my gosh, Vancouver with Camilo's hat trick, the last game of the season for Vancouver.
That was great. Yep, that was a good game. But, I have a feeling Colorado could do something here. Let's just hope they do. But
you would rather the Timbers face them? Who would you rather the Timbers have to play? Because the Timbers have to play whoever wins this game.
Yeah, I would say I would rather them play Colorado because last time we faced Colorado, we beat them. And also right now their loss of... I forget his name, but he is number 8.
Right, I know who you're talking about. He got injured?
He is resurfacing from a concussion.
Yes. And
he is very good. He makes these crazy plays. He's very good. That could be a loss for Colorado, but, I'm hoping Colorado wins because we can beat them any old day.
All right.
But it's most likely Seattle will win because Seattle right now has an advantage because
they're playing at home.
They're home, yes, they are home. And also Colorado's right now down a player so they're going to have a sub.
Yep.
Sub that you usually don't play in. So my big prediction for this game is that Seattle could win by a point.
All right.
I'm pretty sure.
Awesome. So Seattle by 1.
Maybe get one in, and if not, it'll be a 1-0 match.
Okay.
But my prediction is that Seattle wins by 1 point.
All right. So moving on to the East.
Yes.
We've got a bunch of teams we don't care about until the MLS Cup. And the teams playing on Thursday are the Houston Dynamo, who was in the Cup last year, against Montreal.
Yes.
So what do you think about that game?
So,
Houston is hosting. That's hard to say.
So, Houston, last year they were in the final.
Yep.
Lost in the finals, which was probably depressing for them. They were at home.
Yep. No, I think it was at the StubHub Center. It was in LA, I think.
It was at home.
Was it? Okay.
Yep. So, I have a feeling that Houston is gonna win because Montreal is not the best team ever. They're okay.
Montreal was on a tear in the beginning of the season. Do you remember that? They beat the Timbers. They beat the Sounders.
Yeah, but that's the beginning. That's the past.
And plus, Troy Perkins. Remember Troy? Troy Perkins, our former goalkeeper. Plays for Montreal. He's had a great year. Not as good as Ricketts, but he's had a great year.
I know. But the Houston Dynamo, they've got a really tight defense.
You're just making that up.
I'm pretty sure they have a pretty tight defense.
Okay, all right.
Not so sure, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's just a total bazooka.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Okay, let me ask you the important question. If it's the MLS Cup Finals, which of these two teams would you rather the Timbers play?
I would say Houston.
All right, so you're going to go with Houston winning because of this tight defense you've made up?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the scoreline?
The scoreline. I'm going to say it's a low score, maybe 1-0.
All right, we'll go again with 1-0. All right, and Seattle Sounders also up by 1. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we'll find out on Thursday night if we were embarrassingly wrong. All right, we'll see you next time.